As I got older, I realized my parents' treatment was not normal. I'd watch other parents at school drop-offs, hugging their kids, kissing them goodbye, actually smiling at them. Meanwhile, I felt like I was living with roommates who hated me. At night, I started fantasizing about there being some sort of hospital mix-up, because then I could blame the nurses for my parents' hatred, instead of myself. When visiting my grandparents, I'd straight up ask them if these people were really my parents. They always confirmed that yes, unfortunately, these a-holes were my biological parents, but they just needed time to grow up. Meanwhile, Mom took every opportunity to destroy whatever self-esteem I had. She'd mock my hair, call me fat, make fun of my glasses, and even said if we'd been in high school together, she would have bullied me relentlessly. Who says that to their own kid? But here's where things got real. She made me French toast, and when I reminded her that I had an egg allergy, I expected her to just apologize and throw it out. But instead, she refused to believe it, insisted I was faking for attention, because kids in her day didn't have all these made-up allergies. I ended up in the ER with anaphylaxis. The cops showed up to interview her. Dad completely lost it on her, and she actually cried. But something shifted after that. Mom actually started waking me up for school and helping me get ready. Dad would hang out with me in the evenings and tuck me in at night. I actually started to believe we were becoming a functioning family, but I should have known that people can't change at the snap of a finger. Anyway, when I turned 14, I discovered I had a knack for knitting. It was something my Nana, Mom's mom, taught me. By then, Grandpa had passed away, and Nana would knit these gorgeous pieces to sell at the local craft market for extra cash. With her encouragement, I set up a tiny booth next to hers at the same craft fair. The response blew me away. People actually wanted to buy my creations. Nana even suggested opening a savings account specifically for college funds. But back then, I was just a hopelessly dumb 14-year-old. And guess what the first thing I did was? I told my parents. Their eyes lit up like dollar signs, and what they did next made me wish they used a rubber instead of birthing me too. Dad threatened to burn all my knitting supplies and screamed that he wasn't busting his ass to pay for my education so I could waste time on stupid crafts. Mom banned me from visiting Nana's house entirely. They demanded I hand over all my earnings, but when I told them Nana was keeping it safe, they called her and started screaming about how they deserved every penny of my money.